There's been a question that's been bouncing around America for a while now. Outside of our homes, if you're fortunate enough to have one, where can we feel safe? If movie theaters, outdoor concerts, places of worship, grocery stores suddenly make you think twice, well, you'd hardly be blamed. Even more charged question parents have to wrestle with every single day. Where can we feel safe for our kids? Where can our kids feel safe? Sadly, schools went by the wayside years ago. You'll likely remember the big ones: Columbine, Virginia Tech, Sandy Hook, Parkland, and now Uvalde. It's May, and we've already seen more than 200 mass shootings in America this year, according to the Gun Violence Archive. 27 of them have been at schools. The day after 19 elementary school students and 2 teachers were gunned down, Boise High School students went to school on their last day of the year. Last day of school usually comes with a lot of emotion attached to it and some reflection. But it brought a whole new set of emotions and a different type of reflection for a group of students and teachers.
I remember Sandy Hook, and I remember how scared my parents were at that time, and now 10 years later, we're still facing the same issue, and I think we've just all become kind of numb to it. Last night, I was texting some of my friends, and I was like, well, we should do something. You know, this is our last day of school, and the day before that, we have a mass shooting. So we decided to wear orange because hunters wear orange to tell other hunters that they're not prey, right? They don't shoot. And it seems like, you know, from September to May, it's just an open season in our schools. Then we were like, well, a lot of people are grieving. We need to, you know, kind of have a place to stand in solidarity, but also to demand action and say, we want change. We want you to ban bump stocks. We want you to raise the age to buy a gun. We want background checks. There are solutions that have been proposed time and time again that Republican politicians just turn down. It's just so heartbreaking that we see this every day in this country, and you know, we're still seeing millions of dollars taken by our elected officials, but from the gun lobby.
What was the mood this morning with the gathering?
It was really sad. I mean, there were so many emotions. It was really hard to express. We're very lucky to live in a community here in Boise High that students feel empowered to talk to their elected officials, talk to their teachers about this issue, talk to their peers. And my heart goes out to students across the country who have to mourn this alone and have to think about this alone. You know, and every day go to school and just have to ask themselves, am I going to die today? Are my friends going to die today?
Do you really have those thoughts?
Every day. Every day. And every time we hear, oh, please excuse this interruption, you know, I think is the next word going to be lockdown.
A lot of people are going to be talking about this at schools. Teachers, students, parents are going to be talking about this today after what happened yesterday. Mm-hmm. What's the message you want them to take?
I want people to see that change is possible, and that we as students, we're not going to stop until we get common sense gun violence prevention, until our peers stop dying in school. But my generation, we're empowered. I'm voting for the first time in November, and so are a lot of my peers. And we will not quit working until, you know, our peers stop dying in school, until we can go to school and feel safe and feel like we're not going to get shot, and we don't have to say goodbye to our parents and wonder if today's going to be the day.
Idaho's congressional delegation has remained mostly silent since yesterday with regard to the mass shooting in Texas. Not even the hollow thoughts and prayers being offered up. However, Congressman Russ Fulcher apparently did appear on a local radio station to say gun control measures are missing the mark when it comes to mass shootings in America. Yeah, he said missing the mark. Strengthening the family unit, he said. The moral teaching that we have walked away from over time is needed to stop them, he said. We don't know if there was a follow-up question about Congressman Fulcher's divorce 4 years ago, but we did reach out to Congressman Fulcher ourselves, and we have not heard back. By the way, the gun lobby mentioned by Shiva there, the money mentioned by Shiva, according to a report by Open Secrets, a nonprofit that tracks money in politics, gun rights lobbying groups spent more money than ever in 2021, nearly $16 million, the highest since 2013. And according to the Brady campaign to prevent gun violence, Idaho Senator Mike Crapo has received more than $55,000 in donations from the National Rifle Association over his time as a lawmaker. Senator Jim Risch, nearly $19,000, with $3,500 coming in the year 2020. Congressman Mike Simpson and Fulcher each took $1,000 from the NRA in 2020 as well. Both of them have voted no on House Resolution 8 twice. That bill was introduced in 2019 and would expand background checks and also require them on all firearm sales. The idea is to kind of close the loopholes that exist, specifically within gun shows and online gun sales. And right now, background checks are not required by unlicensed and private sellers.